welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing well. After weighing my idea of getting a medicated facial done for the longest time, I finally decided to visit GNS Aesthetic Clinic, which is situated at Kamlanagar in Kanpur. And over there, I met Dr. Bhavneet Chawla and Dr. Gaurav. And after the first round of consultation, they decided that I should go for something like a HydraFacial because that will help deep clean the skin. And also, I requested them that I want to record this whole procedure for my followers, and they were kind enough to allow me to do that. So yeah, this video is going to be all about the experience that I had, the results, my recommendation and everything. So I really hope that you will find this video useful. So without any further ado, let's get started. So my HydraFacial was done by Dr. Bhavneet Chawla, and the first step was skin analysis, in which she scanned my entire face and told me the problems that I have on my skin.
The problem is, what I can see is that there are a lot of blackheads over here. Blackheads are nothing but just as comedones bolte hain inko, theek hai? If it is not cured, it will turn into acne. So what we used to do is we have to clean these blackheads. And you have a rosacea skin here as well, and you have a lot of acnes. These are called as pepper acnes, which are all over your skin. जो छोटे-छोटे दिख रहे हैं.
Now this skin analysis was a pretty enlightening experience for me because I had no idea that I have a rosacea skin problem. And also this term pepper acne, honestly I heard it for the first time because I was always seeing at these small zits on my face, and they are so dry that if I just scratch them, they'll come off. So I used to wonder why is it that I have a dry skin type and then I have these small zits coming out of nowhere on my face. So she told me that this problem is called as a problem of pepper acne. So yeah, this whole skin analysis was a pretty enlightening experience for me.
So first foremost procedure of any aesthetic clinic will be we go for a HydraFacial that will deeply clean the skin. Okay, it will clean up, it's kind of like a deep facial. Okay, deep cleanup, what you can say. Okay. In which we exfoliate the dead cells, we exfoliate these blackheads. Yeah. Okay, and for that we have a HydraFacial machine. Okay, so this is our HydraFacial machine, which have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 probes in it. Okay, so first probe is with the cleanup thing, in जिसमें हम सारे enlarged pores and everything deep cleaning करेंगे, right? And then we have a ultrasound, and then we have a scrubber, then we have a radio frequency, and then we have a serum infusion, and all these probes are like that. We have, and जिससे हम cleanup ही करते हैं, we have type A, type B and type C. Type C is the vitamin C serum which we are infusing in the skin, which is anyways helpful for any type of skin. So type A is a dedicated for a dry skin serum, and type B is a dedicated oily skin serum.
To begin with the HydraFacial, the first step was to clean the face really well because you don't want to have any ounce of makeup or dirt or grime on your face. So they had this medicated cleanser using which they cleansed my skin really well. I mean, it was a thorough process, what I noticed. And so this was the pre-preparation for the HydraFacial. So after my skin was cleansed with the medicated cleanser, we started off with microdermabrasion, which is nothing but an exfoliation of the skin. And for that, Dr. Bhavneet, she used that probe, which is a small vacuum cleaner, which will just clean your pores on the face. And what I noticed was that Dr. Bhavneet was very thorough, not even an inch of my facial skin was left out except the area around the eyes. Everything was covered, and this is actually done to squeak out all the dirt and the grime and the blackheads and the whiteheads and the small zits that are sitting on your face. So it was a very satisfying experience because I could really feel everything coming out of my face, all this dirt and grime coming out of my face. And it is actually a dual process because as it is cleaning your face, there was also a serum infusion taking place. You can see a lot of water is coming out, so that is the serum that they were infusing. So this overall experience was very satisfying, I would say. And it was not at all uncomfortable, like initially I thought that this entire process would be a little abrasive, but trust me, I was sitting over there, it was not at all a painful experience. So after the microdermabrasion was over, they applied medicated jelly on my face, and using the ultrasound pole, she was just moving the probe all on my face. And this process is actually done to minimize the pore size and also do a little bit of skin tightening. Initially I felt a little slimy, I would say. I mean, so much jelly on your face, but just after like a few seconds I was comfortable, and this whole this probe that was moving, it was a very soothing and a relaxing experience in all. This ultrasound portion, it was quite soothing. So after the ultrasound thing was done, they did not remove the jelly. Over the same jelly, they used another probe, which is called the radio frequency probe, and that is applied specifically on the areas where you can have wrinkles. So laugh lines, crow's feet, when you have lines because of too much frowning, and then over hair also. So this radio frequency thing was done to prevent any kind of wrinkles that might come on the face. This cold hammer thing was really quite interesting, because especially the first step, that was microdermabrasion, it was a kind of an abrasive procedure, and your skin will get irritated because of that. So in this cold hammer, they have this cold thing, a metal thing, and they were just placing it all on the face, so that if there is any kind of damage done, or if there's any kind of swelling or sensitivity, so that will just kind of soothe and take care of it. And I could connect to it, because like sometimes when we have swelling on the face, or we have bags on the face, so what we do is we just keep a spoon in the freezer and then we apply it, so it just instantly reduces. So it was just something on the similar lines. It was a cold hammer, and it was done to take care of any kind of swelling or any kind of abrasion that is taken on your skin. Then she applied a sheet mask on my face. So again, a lot of serum infusion was done, and also it kind of just relaxes you a lot more. So that was the next thing that we did. As the last step, they applied tons of sunscreen on my face, and I also gathered a very important information from there. That whenever you're going for a facial treatment, even if it is a regular cleanup, because of a lot of massaging and everything that takes place, the little blood vessels on your face, they do get diluted, and your face becomes very sensitive. So if you walk out of the parlor without applying a sunscreen, especially if it is daytime or early evening, then you're doing a lot of damage to your skin, because your face is very vulnerable at that time. So as a precaution, you should always tell the your salon lady to apply sunscreen on your face, or you can also carry your own. After you're done with your facial or cleanup, you should apply the sunscreen and then move out. This was a very interesting information that I got from there, and of course I wanted to share with you all. My experience was really good and really enlightening. Like, we do spend a lot of money in salons and all that. Like, even if you go for high-end facials, they easily cost you a lot of money. But, and I'm not saying that they are not effective, but what I can say is they are not as effective as the medicated facials, because number one, they are thorough professionals. Like, they know everything that your skin is having, and number two, they have like so many like machinery to deal with your problems, like this probe, that probe, this gel, that gel. So The level of competency that these professionals have is any day much more than your regular salons. And trust me, I am a skin enthusiast and I do go for my regular cleanups and facials, but the level of difference I felt after the HydraFacial was unbeatable, and that glow which was there on my face, it was for such a long time that I was just roaming around without anything on my face, and there were people asking me that why are you glowing and shining so much. So it was like a superb experience. And also one very important thing that HydraFacial did to me, which I don't think any other facial have ever done, was that HydraFacial, as I said, it works on deeper layers of your skin, and it also exposes the problems that are not easily visible on the surface, right? Like when I this entire procedure was completed, I found out that I have a little bit of melasma on both my cheeks and a little on my forehead, and it was very evident. Like I have never seen it, never, like from my naked eyes, even after a cleanup or a regular facial, I have never seen it. But after that treatment, it was there, it was quite evident, and the doctor told me that and it happens because of sun damage. And I can agree with that because I was always very careless about wearing a sunblock. So he told me that you have started having melasma, and it is very important that you apply a sunscreen, because otherwise this will start deepening and it will affect other areas of your face also. Yes, of course, I would highly recommend, and I'm not saying that okay, you have to go for a HydraFacial only. What I'm trying to say is that if you want to keep your skin healthy and you are already spending a lot of money in salons and all, it is worthwhile to visit a dermatologist or a cosmetologist once and take their suggestion and try a medicated facial once, because I have seen the difference in results. And the facial that I got, that costed me 2500 rupees. So like honestly, when you go to a nice salon and you opt for a good facial, it also costs you anywhere between 2000 to 3000 rupees. It did not feel like that I'm shedding a lot of unnecessary money. So like I can clearly, because I have gone through it, and I can vouch for it that getting a medical facial done or getting counseled by a cosmetologist or a dermatologist is an entirely different experience, next level experience. And if you love your skin and you want to keep it healthy, you should definitely talk to a dermat or a cosmetologist once and take whatever treatment they are suggesting. So I was really excited to post this video because ultimately the whole objective of having this YouTube channel is to share my wisdom with you all. And having this experience, I thought that it changed me as a person, in a way I look at my skincare needs. And I would definitely recommend you the same. And yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. I have mentioned the mail IDs of both the doctors in the description box below, so you can, like, whatever, if you have a query, you want to visit them, whatever, you can just contact them. So yes, I would recommend you to go for it as well. And yeah, I'll see you again with a new video. Until then, bye bye, take care, and lots of love.